ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are two other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Okay.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you.
Oh,
Look,
that's pretty cool.
It even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Cool. What do I get? Metal shards? 100 metal shards. And if I complete all 4 boards, I get a bristleback strike piece. All right, let's try.
This is gonna be fun. my turn. You're up, Red.
Hmm.
I'm up. Ah, off the board it goes. Ah, looks like I lost.
Sounds so salty.
Here we go. Time to make my move. Your move, Red.
Can I can't. So once I select it, it can no longer. Yeah, once I select a machine to move, I can't unselect it. Well, that's just stupid.
Time to get serious. That's it for me. You are on a roll. Knocked right off the board.
Yeah, I am gonna kill that.
Well, that's done now. Your turn. Hey, I like that piece where it was.
Okay.
A single machine left? That ain't good.
I'll give that up. It's
Okay,
fine.
let's see. You got me down to one piece. I am impressed. Board's all yours.
So I have to move it? Well, that's just stupid. This game is dumb.
Okay, let's see. Your turn. Oh, I thought I had that one.
No. Beginner is hard.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's too static. Like, you can't even choose which machine comes out. It just has to be like in the. Oh no, you can select it right here. Nope, you can't. I just tried. Okay.
I'm up. That's it for me. Oh, it didn't attack. And
And now I can't undo that. Oh my god, this game is really dumb.
My turn. That was brutal. One less piece on the board. Time to get serious. Board's all yours. Whoa! Got me good. That was brutal. Time to make my move. Knocked right off the board. You're up, Red. One less piece on the board. Off the board it goes. Well, that's done now. I'm up. That's the game. You up for a rematch?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Don't be a stranger.
All right. It's not Gwent, let me tell you that.
Oh, hi! And I got a strong
Yeah, we have a lot in common.
Hey! Don't give me that.
I guess we'll talk about something else.
Pretty sure it's your round.
3 months.
Can't be my round.
That is gotta be one of the most boring video games I've ever played.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Missy!
Is she drunk?
Gone
Ah,
soft.
Savior! Over here!
Soft. I'm being cooked solid.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvant's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, If you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience, well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead. You know what we need? Proper.
Okay. Let's go kill more stuff, because that's the fun part of this game.
I can't override. Where are you off to? Is that a tripwire?
Oh, what is that?
On guard for now.
I saw a green crystal over there. We're gonna go grab it. God, that little pond had so much fish in it.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildev.
God damn it. God, when you don't aim or like hold down the shooting button, your shots are so inaccurate. It's insane.
This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill me around here.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires.
Stop looking already.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for? Hey, fine! Kill them however you want! Tripwires are better, though!
That's it. Long. That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper-like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Took down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. They just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
I love free gear.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Pouch is full, but my pack is empty.
Is there anything up there, though? There is.
Tracks. Maybe Aaron.
Known relic ruins.
And the Vanguards. These bristlebacks are everywhere.
Well, we're not gonna
Some
go that
ruin from
way.
the old world. But I could find something interesting inside. Okay, what do we have in here?
Ooh, gives a treasure. All right.
I'll save the extra stock for later. Glad I can help.
We have to surround it!
Acid bristleback. Chain reaction.
Does it look like I'm just enjoying the view here? I can't get this thing off me! Hold on.
Big guy, fast! But I could still use a hand freeing my friend.
Let's do it. I'll stash this away for later.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks,
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Bookmark. Cool. Escape back into stealth. Not enough room. Maybe I can shoot something in there. All right, fine.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go from the top. Okay. That makes it simpler. Because there's only like one way to go.
Got some data here. There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. Great. That should be useful. Spellcaster won't work on that.
You're telling me I can't. Okay.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up. Line's too short.
Oh no. Okay, there you go. Does let me move it. Oh, but it doesn't let me drop it down there. Okay, never mind then. Aha.
There. A little more light down here.
Really, Aloy? Light? No. It's to drop this down so we can use it to get up.
Down it goes. Okay. Now where does this lead? The key module. Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help.
Wait, what? I mean, there was that note. Did I not open a way inside from the out? Oh my god. I didn't. you please fine? What? Game. For the love of God. Okay, 1705.
I'm in. What is this thing? I'll hold on to it for now. Figure out what to do with it later.
New collectible. Wow. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh boy. Okay. That's a lot. Unknown melee pit. You know, I like that all the side stuff is marked on the map. Pretty cool. More hunter stuff, please. You know, I'm gonna take more damage. I'm just gonna reset skills. Increase the concentration. Recover concentration faster. Don't care about that, really. Builds up valor faster. I barely do valor. But it's good. Active skill can be recognized by its diamond shape. More damage while using a heavy weapon. I don't really care about that because I only have to craft them once. Oh. Recover concentration faster. Okay.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Oh, it's him.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
I should be down there.
Not with those ribs.
Strong versus
Hold on.
weak versus lightning.
The logs up on those towers.
Canister ought to explode if I use an
Now, if
acid
you
arrow.
can shoot them loose, maybe you can get rid of these guys faster.
Got it!
Just have to time my shot.
I need to kill that small one first. It's gonna be so annoying finding that.
Oh, that one hurt.
Gotcha!
The hell? Okay, that was lame.
Good job with that tripwire. Like hammer to metal.
Oh, that helps.
Smashed them good.
I can refill my patch with these later.
Hey, Lloyd. Yeah, you might have to meet me halfway here. Ah! Oh. Ah, caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times. Oh.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. That figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Baron